Scorpio, hello, welcome to your general reading for September the 1st. What is my cat doing? He's being very crazy. September the 1st until the 13th, 2020. General reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. If you're cross-watching, more than welcome. I will always say this, be careful that cross-watching doesn't trip you up, okay? It's always better to just focus on your own energy. Now, Scorpio, in the September 2020 reading that I was doing for you, it was kind of speaking about letting go. And if you obviously wonder, you can always just go back and look at that reading again if you haven't seen it or you kind of forgotten the details. And also the reading that I did this past weekend for you, just a quick like a weekend reading, it was speaking about letting certain things go, wanting to fix certain situations, but it's really not very good for your heart. It's not very good for your well-being. It's not good for you. Okay. So let's see on that. I'm just drawing some cards as I'm speaking to you. For those of you who always join my channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your kindness. And if it's your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. What is going on here? Let's just... Okay. An intuitive healer, psychic medium. I also practice spiritual regression hypnosis. So if you're interested in an online session, then there's that letting go right back in the current situation. But you're getting good with it. It's emotions. You see, it's that kind, beautiful heart of yours that always wants everybody to win. Yep. So if you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, I have a link down below in my subscription. There's a link. There's also a link to subscribe to my newsletters. I send you like one newsletter every month. Not going to be spamming you. If you're interested in that, you can have a look. Subscribe for it. If you want to know about all the other things that I offer, teaching crystal healing and teaching tarot reading and wow, Reiki, it's all there. You want to go outside, baby? Now, Scorpio. Let's see. Overall energy for your reading is the Empress, which actually was the same position that it was in for the reading for Cancer for this 1 till 13 September. So obviously if you've got some Cancer in your chart, or if there's a healthy connection with a Cancer, the healthy reason why you're going to go look, you can go have a look at that reading as well. Maybe you can find some answers over there for you. But the current situation where we are looking, because something is coming about, something is coming about beautifully. Maybe some of you have got a connection with a Cancer over there. But in your current situation, 10 of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Swords. So it's speaking about that, that issue that was definitely spoken about in your September 2020 overall reading that I did, as well as the love reading that I did for you. It speaks about this love business here, and this connection business, and this... I feel that you're holding on, but where others may see this is such a toxic situation, a lot of you are seeing hope in the situation still, and you're holding on because you think that things can be salvaged. All right, there's the Four of Pentacles in your recent past, what brought you to this energy. There's the Knight of Pentacles, and there is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man was also in the recent past for the Cancer reading. It was just in a different spot. All right, so some of you could definitely be having that sort of connection. Six of Swords, where the energy is going forward. Again, this was in the Cancer reading, in the energy going forward. So, obviously yourself, Scorpio and Cancerian, you're both water signs, so the emotions, it can line up. Seven of Swords, as well as King of Pentacles for you guys. You see, this is the beautiful thing. You are moving into a space, and you're moving into an incredible space, and it's sort of like there's almost like a vortex of light or of possibility that's opening for you at this moment. And for many of you, you've created this vortex of possibility. You had to step away from many things. You had to do things that you never imagined in your wildest dreams that you would do. There was a great sense of loneliness that was going on. Then I remember this is a general reading, Scorpio. So you take what resonates and claim that inside your heart. Set the rest free with peace in your heart. I do also do personal readings if you're interested in booking one. My details are down below. All right, but so there's sort of two things happening here at the moment. There's you sort of rising up, and which is a beautiful, wonderful, incredible sort of alignment that's taking place. But then in the same token, there is also you who would really, from the kindest and gentlest part of your heart, I feel, want to take some other people with you, but they may not quite yet be ready for where it is that you are going. Maybe sometime in future there will be, maybe in sometime in future there won't be. Now, what a lot of you are wanting to do, you are recognizing that the person or the people, or the energy that you want to take with you, you are fully realizing that they are not ready, that they may not be ready, even a bit forward, but there's still that hope inside you that if you love them right, you give them the right sort of support and support structure, then by the time everything is ready, they're going to be ready too, because you're going to love them the right way. But you see, I get that. I hear what you're saying, but there is a time limit on things. This is, if I was back in the Shakespearean days, I would have had to, remind you that, dear fellow, dear brother, dear sister, the hour is 9. It's here. All right. And so going forward, some of you there with the Six of Swords, you're going to have no choice but to cut certain ties. There with the Seven of Swords, you're going to have no choice but to cut certain ties, because you are sort of going to a level that some of your peers and the people that you would like to see succeed in this world, they're just not ready for what you're ready for. And it doesn't. Now, here's the thing. I understand that you're doing this from the goodness of your heart, but you also have to understand that they might be ready for something different. So just because they're not ready for your magic doesn't mean that they're not ready for magic. Maybe they're just ready for a different sort of magic. Okay, so I'm going to clarify, and then I'm going to finish up with a crystal oracle card as well as an angel oracle card to see how everything ties in for you. So let's just look at this reading from the beginning all the way to the end and see what we got for you, Scorpio Scorps. Right, we're going to clarify first of all the Empress card. Yep. So clarifiers, they are the Judgment card, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. Now, you see your soul incarnates into planet Earth, into human form for certain particular reasons. And when things are becoming too heavy, then your soul's going to be like, no. Now, there is a definite release taking place over here. When you can maybe call in something new, something powerful. There is something new stepping forward, so there's quite a lot that needs to move out of the way. Some of you might have some personal losses with people who actually passed, and I feel that quite strongly. I feel quite a sadness inside, and I do want to send you my condolences if that was the case. Some of you feel that, it's almost like you reminded of your mortality, that you're not going to be here forever. So you got to reach for what is making you happy, what is going to give your soul joy. And you're reaching for that. And it's good and it's wonderful. It is just the thing holding you back where you're trying to get, again, I feel that it's from good intentions, but you're trying to get other people to join you on this beautiful journey where you're going ahead with you. The thing is just that your intention is beautiful, your intention is pure, but everybody might not see it that way. They may not actually perceive it in the way that you are meaning it. Okay. Let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles for you. the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Yeah. You know, it's sad sometimes in life when we have this sort of situation happening that you're having here. You are moving forward into a very stable sort of space of life, of inside emotional, a good stable ground. You know, you're like a plant that's been planted and your shoots are beginning to come up. Now, and it's a good flow for you. It's a really good flow for you. And it requires some good work. But unfortunately, sometimes in life, you know, there are certain ways that we go. And it sometimes means that people that we would have really wanted to take with us, that we have to leave that behind. Now, I want to say this, but I really don't want you to run with this. I'm being so serious when I say this. There is a chance for reconciliation going forward, but now is not that time. Now is not the time to focus on that energy. Okay? It is really time to focus on you right now. Clarifying the King of Pentacles there in the recent past. The Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. Many of yours, your heart is sore. Your heart is sore, your heart is breaking. Alright? Because you came to realize that you have to carry on in life with someone, you know, or people that you thought would be part of your life forever. I feel that some of you got a sort of clarity on a situation. So some introspection was done because you wanted to get some clarity, but when you got the clarity, it really wasn't what you expected. And you sort of needed some time there for yourself. You needed to really reevaluate who and what your actual support structure is. Okay? Let's clarify the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's got the Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. This clarity that you had, the silence that you had. Many of you realize that you were personally maintaining some toxic patterns there that weren't working well for you. You were trying to make something work that, from the best intentions really, because you thought if you try hard enough and long enough and that type of thing, that it might work. You thought this might be a solid connection. And you know, as it turns out, it may not have been. You had to really evaluate, and I feel that for some of you, the healthiest thing that you could do was to also be willing to be without a person. And it's hard because in your mind, this was going to work out. All right? In your mind, this was going to work out. And you really wanted it to work out. You really wanted it to work out. But it doesn't appear that it did. Let me get you one more card there. What is this? Flipping around here. Two cards. Page of Wands and the World. For your own sake, you had to step away. You had to. You had no choice. You realized that it was futile to stay. Okay. Now, let's look at the Ten of Wands in the current situation. Yep. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. You try to resolve the situation. Some of you are still trying to resolve the situation. And it's not good for you. It's bad for you. It's bad for your health. It's bad for you. It's causing you stress. You know, this walking away, this knowing that you need to walk away, this knowing that you need to cut ties, it's difficult. It is not easy. You know, you're feeling that you're letting people down, that you're disappointing people. It's the last thing that you wanted to do. But for your own peace of mind and to find that own magic inside of you, you know, and to chase the dreams and to go after the dreams that you really want, you had to let it go. You had to. There's a separation taking place here, and for not necessarily for all of you, but I see a physical separation, you know, you may be moving to a certain place, a certain stage, and somebody else not moving with you. Clarifying the star in your, basically in your present situation, but very much in the center of everything. There's the Eight of Cups, there's the Nine of Cups, and there's the Sun. The sun is obviously all this bright, beautiful shine, which is wonderful, really, really wonderful for you. Also, if you look at it, this is number 8, Eight of Cups, number 9, and number 10, because the sun is number 19. You put 9 and 9 together, it becomes number 10, which again, the end of a cycle and start of a new beginning. All right? So, some of you realize that you've got no choice and you have to step away. And beautiful enough, even though it's so difficult, and I feel that many of you are there now in the process of stepping away, even though it might have seemed so impossible at the time, and you know, like you'd rather do everything you can do to salvage the situation before you let it go. In the interesting way that life can work, it's taking you more, it's giving you clarity about this. Two of Swords, how to get out of this sort of stuckness. And what you have for clarifiers there are the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Five of Wands. Many of you are so in your mind. You know, they're saying you're too in your mind. Things are moving forward. Things are moving forward beautifully. Things are moving forward so beautifully. Again, there's a reference to the Cancer energy there in your current situation, with a Chariot there. You know what it is that you need to do, and some of you are sort of almost cutting yourself up over doing what you know needs to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done, because your life, you know, when we reach a point in life where we become so almost alienated from ourselves, it's got to be done. Right. Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, it's clarified by... This was laying in the same position the Lover's card, either for Gemini or Cancer. I can't remember now. But the Six of... Because I take these complete proper breaks in between reading, you know, so you don't always remember. But the Six of Swords, the way this energy is going forward, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So, you know, sometimes we meet someone, and sometimes we're with someone, and sometimes we, you know, even just with people, and we feel that this is what's going to be the rest of our lives, and we're happy with that. And then as it turns out, it's actually, you know, one of those final big lessons, basically in the twin flame journey, before you meet your true flame, which sometimes people call a false twin flame. Seven of Swords going forward, clarify the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So you're healing from that situation. You're healing from it, okay? You're healing from those very dark thoughts that some of you are having. You're finding yourself, because many of you haven't found yourself in a long time. Now, I feel that some of you might meet someone new, but you're also taking some time out before actually making that sort of connection. Because, and I feel a very open communication here saying, you know, I need some time to heal. I can't just jump into something new with someone new. And I feel that sort of healthy relationship coming up, that healthy situation coming up where you can actually communicate that sort of things. All right. So just finishing off there with the King of Pentacles for you, Scorpio. Oh. What are these three cards that fell out? Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Five of Cups. Clarifying the King of Pentacles there. Clarifying also that this is how you also get out of those concerns. Because some of you have concerns with feeling, you know, good enough. You do. And my arm just kind of flip here on, what is this? King of Cups. Let's add it, since it really wants to come out. Yeah. Some of you really need to sit with your emotions there for a while, and it's like you lost a bit of perspective there, you know, even of where you fit into this whole thing. And as you take some time out and you do that inner searching, You're beginning to see how your decisions and actions, affected and didn't affect things. And what it is that you were holding on to, because some of you there with Five of Cups, you're still holding on to certain things on the past, really trying to manipulate things to be the way that you want them to be, but you're also getting past the stage there with the King of Cups. Your connection with Source, with faith, with surrender is beautifully improving, and it's serving you abundantly well. Okay, we're going to draw you two crystal oracle card and an angel oracle card for you to end off your reading, Scorpio. And if it resonates with you, like the video, share if you wanna, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. There's a weekly reading coming up. Remember, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my newsletter. Link is down below. If you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, link is below. If you need some graphic design work done, or need some social media management, my wonderful best friend, I'm going to take the top one. Oh, it's beautiful. My beautiful best friend is a graphic designer and social media manager, does all my work for me. You can contact her directly on the link in the description down below. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. What is the angel message for Scorpio, please? Been a bit tough there, Scorpios, but you're getting out of it. You're getting out of it. You're getting out of it. Right. Libyan Gold Tektite. Tektite is an incredible crystal and speaks about manifestation. You see? You're stepping into the light. You're doing well. You're getting there. You're definitely getting there. And it says angel of the night sky. The angels want to let you know those times in the middle of the night, or whenever it is, whenever your sleeping time may be, when you're kind of feeling very alone and you're feeling maybe even unsupported, the angels want to let you know that they are with you within those moments, and they're asking you to open your heart to the support that they have available to help you heal through every situation that is hurting your heart. Okay. Right, Scorpio Scorps, thank you so much for your time. Until I see you next time.